destined in the storm. The Lagos sky wept, a torrential downpour turning the bustling streets into a slick, treacherous maze. Amara, hurrying with her handbag clutched tight, navigated the puddles. Suddenly, her foot found an unseen patch of slick mud. She lost her balance, her arms flailing as she began to fall. At the same instant, Chinedu on his motorcycle swerved to avoid her. The collision was inevitable. With a splash, they both landed in a muddy puddle, drenched and disoriented. Amara, picking herself up, glared at him. "You almost killed me," she fumed. Chinedu, equally soaked and annoyed, pushed his motorcycle upright. "And you nearly ran under my bike," he snapped back. Weeks later, the storm was a distant memory. Amara walked into a sleek office reception, confident and poised for her interview, adjusting her still damp umbrella. She scanned the room, then froze. Across the waiting area, seated with a smirk, was Chinedu. Her eyes widened. "You again?" she blurted out, disbelief coloring her voice. Chinedu leaned back, a knowing glint in his eyes. "Looks like destiny has bad taste," he quipped, a challenge in his tone that promised more stormy encounters. Their professional lives became a series of passionate disagreements. One moment, Amara would be pointing furiously at a design sketch, Chinedu arguing back with equal fervor. The next, they'd be hunched over a blueprint, both laughing uncontrollably at a silly, shared mistake. The friction slowly gave way to a surprising camaraderie. Chinedu found himself secretly watching Amara's bright smile, a warmth spreading through him. And Amara, too, would sneak glances at Chinedu, a different kind of curiosity replacing her initial irritation. One blustery day at a construction site, scaffolding swayed precariously. A heavy plank, dislodged by the wind, began to plummet directly towards Amara. Without a thought, Chinedu lunged, pushing her fiercely out of the way. The plank struck his arm with a sickening thud. Amara rushed to him, her face etched with worry. "You could have been badly hurt," she exclaimed. Chinedu, though wincing, managed a reassuring smile. "Better me than you," he murmured, the words solidifying a bond neither had expected. As they walked home that evening, the city lights beginning to twinkle, Amara looked at Chinedu, a soft smile gracing her lips. The man who had once been her nemesis was now something more. Chinedu stole a glance at her, a silent understanding passing between them. What started with quarrels slowly turned into laughter, and then, undeniably, love. Months later, another rainy night descended upon Lagos. Chinedu led Amara to a quiet, softly lit street corner. He held an umbrella in one hand, shielding them from the familiar downpour, and with his other produced a small velvet box. Amara gasped, her eyes wide with shock and a dawning realization. "Rain brought us together in the worst way," Chinedu began, his voice tender, "but it also gave me the best gift of my life. Amara, will you marry me?" Tears welled in Amara's eyes, a joyous flood matching the rain around them. Her heart swelled with a love as vast as the ocean. "Yes," she whispered, her voice thick with emotion. Under the shelter of the umbrella, surrounded by the gentle drumming of the rain, they sealed their promise with a tender kiss. Sometimes, even storms carry the seeds of destiny, leading two souls through unexpected paths to find their forever.